Hey guys, latest news with Crypto Marie local and international. Man cooks eat pufferfish gifted to him, then fell into coma, dying 35 days later. A man who cooked and ate a poisonous pufferfish that was gifted to him fell into a coma and died 35 days later, according to reports. Magno Sergio Gomez, 46, died in a hospital in Espírito Santo, Brazil, after suffering seizures and being paralyzed by toxins from a pufferfish that are 1,000 times deadlier than cyanide, according to a New York Post. His sister Miriam Gomez Lopez spoke with Newsflash about what happened. Number one, those fish, I have seen them on YouTube cooked by Japanese, by Chinese people, with all the love and respect, no disrespect there, because they know how much toxin in there, how to remove that toxin out of the fish. And if somebody knew the fish was so poisonous, why would you give it to somebody that don't know how to take care, how to handle that kind of food? Why would you do that? It just doesn't make sense. Gomez cooked the pufferfish and served himself and an unarmed friend who miraculously survived the deadly meal. Lopez told Newsflash her family doesn't know where the pufferfish that was gifted to her brother came from and whether it was caught or farmed. She said her brother didn't have any experience cleaning and preparing pufferfish. He and his friend only gutted the fish, removed its liver, and then boiled it before eating it with lime juice. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Oh my God. He killed himself. He killed himself. I have seen these things. That's why even though I don't care for a certain video on YouTube, I still watch them to give myself some knowledge about a certain things. If this guy were to watch stuff like this on Japanese cooking, probably he would have known and learned these fish are poisonous. You can't just gut it and cook it and eat. No. This fish is poisonous 1,000 times more than cyanide. Can you imagine how much poison in this guy's body? And he was lucky to live 35 days longer. And his friend was lucky not to die from it. But come on, man. And who gave him the fish? Come on. Effects of eating pufferfish led to man's death. Lopez said Gomez felt the effects of the toxin less than an hour after eating the fish. Of course. This is 1,000 times more than cyanide. Come on, man. Magno started to feel numb in his mouth, said Lopez. Gomez drove himself to the hospital where the toxins began to take over and the numbness spread through his body before he went into cardiac arrest for 8 minutes. You see, this thing is strong, y'all. According to Lopez, the man also suffered from multiple seizures that greatly affected his brain and left him with a small chance of survival. Lopez says her brother was then intubated and put on life support. He dies 35 days later on January 27, report the New York Post. The doctors told our family that he died from poisoning, which had quickly traveled to his head, said Lopez. His friend, while still alive, is also experiencing adverse effects from the poison. My goodness. He's not working very well, said Lopez. He was neurologically impacted, but he is recovering. Pufferfish, while the fish is deadly and toxic, according to National Geographic, pufferfish are still dangerous even when they don't puff up and looks like deadly spikes balloons. The poison that killed Gomez is called tetrodotoxin. No, let me read that right, guys. Tetrodotoxin tetrodotoxin. The toxin, which is meant to deter predators from consuming the fish, can be found in almost every single pufferfish states National Geographic. To humans, tetrodotoxin is deadly, up to 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, writes the publication. There was enough toxin in one pufferfish to kill 30 adult humans. Can you imagine that? And there was no known antidote. They don't have something that can reverse it. So you're on your own. 20 species of pufferfish reside in Brazil, and over half can be found in Espírito Santo. It is unfortunate the man lost his life. Now, I want to know if that person that gave him the fish is going to face any kind of criminal charges. If you know a fish is that poisonous, why you give it to him? Why? Subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the whole thing. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye.